Tough one, tough second half for our group. Really proud of the focus that we came out with. We knew they were a little bit of a wounded animal. We're going to come throw everything out of it, so I thought our guys responded well. Little lull at the end of the half, but still had the lead. And then the second half, they did what we thought they would out of the gate. Just got very physical, hit some shots. Obviously, we didn't defend with near the purpose in the second half, and some offensive rebounds, kick out threes, and ones. They got up double figures, and then we didn't quit. We got some great looks, didn't knock them down, but I thought the job they did in the paint was the difference in the game.
Wayne, you've been asking this team to come out from the start and play. And did you get was that what you've been hoping for to see most of the season?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And it wasn't, it's not like guys aren't ready to play. I think it's just we've got a lot of young, a lot of new guys. The importance of that focus coming out of the locker room and really playing with, with the mindset of the scouting report and that urgency. We thought it would be better tonight because we're in conference play, and the guys responded. And then we just couldn't, unfortunately, keep it up for 40 minutes.
Tyler and Dexter, that first half, what was the difference tonight? Coach has been wanting that. What kind of made that the difference tonight in your guys' eyes?
I think it started in practice. Coach Rapp had the scout, and he did a great job getting us prepared. And props to the whole coaching staff for coming up with a plan, coming up with a scout to get us prepared for this game, and lighting a fire in us to get it going. And I mean, obviously, second half we gotta get it done. We gotta get it done to the full 40. But I mean, all we could do is just trust in God's plan and keep going from here, learn from our mistakes.
Tyler, maybe what was that difference in that second half? I mean, little lulls here, but it seemed like they got us some more open shots, hit some, and then you guys maybe had to kind of play from behind a little bit.
Yeah, we had some defensive mishaps, I think. They hit some threes. They're shooting it better. We got to stay down, including myself on those shot fakes, and then we needed to execute better, I think, offensively. But I'm proud of our first half, and we'll learn from it.
Wayne, I lost track of what I was going to ask you there. Wow, total blank there. Yeah, somebody else.
It's all right. It'll come back to you.
Coach Tinkle, I thought it was a wonderful job out there. Excellent game plan, strategy. The one thing that I noticed out there, and maybe you could expound on this, fatigue. I thought fatigue kicked in. They played 11 players versus 8 here. Is there any more of a rotation? I know we're injured and everything like that. Is there someone else that could be ready to go?
We need some guys to kind of arrive that way, to give us the confidence to go a little deeper. We did in some of our non-league games. We didn't feel as a staff, especially in that second half, that the moment was ever to where we could do that. It's funny because they played a few guys 2 minutes. They typically only play 7 guys, and it's on the rest of our guys to earn the trust and confidence from us, so that because we do think at some point our depth will be a strength of ours. Right. And so we just challenge the guys that didn't play to really lock in the next 48 hours. So that they can be valuable for us on Saturday.
Yeah, because I definitely see you guys got a good team, a really good team, strong team all the way around, veterans, and some leadership. Just think, like you said, Coach, that depth is going to kick in big time.
For sure.
And
yeah, I think that can be a strength of ours, and it's on some of those guys. When they're not sure of the execution of plays or our defensive stuff, you get into a conference game, and the pace of the game wasn't as such to where I thought our guys would be worn out. And, there's probably going to be some guys in the ice bath tonight and that sort of thing. But we'll challenge those guys because we need to have kind of more arrows in the quiver, and especially the second game of the week. And so we'll get those guys charged up for Saturday for sure.
Remember? Yeah. you guys were down, I think, 14 after the no foul call and the technical and stuff. But this, I know you guys have fought back all year, but against a team like this, kind of under all those circumstances, I know it's a loss and you don't want to think about that. But that ability to keep fighting and coming back when you guys were down 14 points at that point, what do you take from what these guys
Yeah, we've
did?
got some warriors, you know, and it starts with you know, Dexter's leadership. You know, this is year 3 with us. His approach, his demeanor, especially the last few weeks, has really, I think, set the tone for the rest of the group, and we're real proud of him for that. We're going to challenge him to keep doing that. But it shows some real grit. You know, we got a rebound and pushed. I think it was a 2-possession game. And we missed a guy that was open, and I think they blocked it and got it back. That would have been a huge possession to make it maybe a 4-point game. And so that we're going to look at the film and see, even though we had that lull, we fought back. And what we've done to win these games at home were to make those plays to close them out. And so we'll learn from that, and we'll draw from that experience. But we also need to learn through the middle stretch of the game. Like our first shot defense was really good, even in the second half. Loose ball, long rebound. Now we're out of sorts. You got to scramble back to either your area zone or to match and find a guy. We didn't do that, and man, give them credit. They hit some big threes when they haven't been shooting it very well. So combination of those things, but love the leadership that our guys are showing out there on the court. We're growing every day, and love the fight that these guys have, and they're going to continue that. This group got 2 good kids. They're not going to drop that.
One question for you, Dexter. I've noticed that your ball handling is much more better than it has been the previous 2 years. Is there anything that you did specifically in the off season, because you're more of a facilitator, you can create plays out there for the team, you're better all the way around for the team? Is there anything you did specifically to work on those areas?
Yeah, I think it's just, I mean, obviously in the summer, just overall ball handling, right and left, working with my trainers back at home and stuff like that, but also just being able to watch film and understand where kind of my spots are going to be at in the game and stuff like that. I think that makes me, you know, more efficient with my dribbles, and that's kind of why I haven't. I mean, I think I need to do a better job of it coming off this game, but as far as late, just, I mean, understanding, you know, my spots and stuff like that. So.
Thanks. Go Bees.